next guest is recognized as one of the foremost mediums in the world. For the past 22 years, he's been connecting people with their loved ones on the other side.
He inspired the hit CBS television show Ghost Whisperer. I didn't even know that until I did my research on it, which he also happens, by the way, to co-executive produce. Here to tell us about life on the other side, please welcome James from Praagh.
Hi, James.
Hi.
So Jennifer Love Hewitt is playing you? No, wait a minute. That doesn't seem right.
We don't look alike, do we? Something very different about us.
Different hair.
Yeah. Well, you know, what Jennifer does is she helps earthbound spirits, and it's very different than what I do. What I do is, as a spiritual medium, is I contact people that have passed into the light. Those have already crossed over. But there are supposedly earthbound spirits, those who have left the body, but they're still hanging around the earth. So you have poltergeists and things like that, or they don't believe in a life after death, or they have some unresolved issues and so forth. So she really is the person that...
And this show's a big hit. Congratulations on that.
Friday night.
Why do you think people love
I think because everybody right now is looking for something to believe in, to look a different way, and to have questioning spirituality and so forth, and want to know more if there's something else out there. So I think it answers some of those questions. And I like it because my influence at the end of the show, there's always a resolved type of feeling about forgiveness and loving someone while they're alive, not while they're dead. So I like that.
So you're a medium and you're a psychic.
I'm a medium. I might look like a small, but I'm a medium.
I'm a large.
You're a large, yes. I'm a small, medium, at large. Okay. It's my tour name.
There's difference. Mediums.
There is.
All mediums are psychics, but not all psychics are mediums. Is that right?
You're good. You read my book. You read my book. Wow. Good notes. Yes. Every single person is psychic or intuitive, if you will. So, for instance, we think about someone 5 minutes later the phone rings. It's that person. That's your psychic ability or intuition. That's your sixth sense. And we all have that. And the more we use it or feel that stuff, the stronger it gets.
You know, every time that we see you, we want you to read. Is that the proper terminology? Read?
Read, interpret. I read energies. Your mother's around you, by the way, and very, very strongly, and watches over you all the time. Okay? Very, very strong. And, yeah, really very strong. You've got to be, she's concerned about something to do with your stomach area. Really? Yeah.
I'm constantly talking about my stomach.
He is.
Well, there's something going on which is not, you know, right there.
That is so
really
odd
crazy.
because I'm really thinking about going to the doctor about this. Something that cropped up
I don't know
in the
what
90s
it is.
It's coming back.
Yeah, Mom.
What?
It's just
I don't
something.
want to get into it.
It's just something.
No, it's
just something for me to
bacteria.
know.
No, it's a whole thing.
No, but it's something that you watch and I'm concerned about that, and very much into that.
Oh, I was very close to my mother.
And did she like to cook with you all the time?
Oh, all the time.
Like teaching you stuff?
Yes.
And you have recipes of hers at home?
Okay, here we go.
Hello, that's my job.
No, yesterday they said, why don't you bring something in from your mother? And I said, I know what I'll bring in. It's a blue card. I wrote down a recipe for pumpkin pie on it. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And I laid it out and forgot to bring it in.
Well, I reminded you.
Oh my gosh, Mike.
Yeah, so she's around you, and that's.
And you guys didn't talk about this.
No, I'll tell you.
No, it's true.
What
so
else
she's around us. So spirits are around us all the time. All the time. You have some legal stuff coming up. There's some legal documents to be signed.
No.
Yeah. I mean, not a bad thing necessarily. It might be, you know, a contract or something, but it's coming up very soon.
Contract.
Extension.
Oh yeah.
Toward the end of August. I like it.
That would be right.
It will be right. I mean, it will be. It'll be happening for you.
No, that's true. That's when our little contracts have to be renegotiated.
So, Mike, I see your contract, and no. So let's. I'm joking. But I like. I see a move with you as far as location, like a place of living.
What?
Yeah. Change in location. Because you've been looking for a new place or wanted to change.
I'm actually selling my current place this week.
That's right.
How far away though is she moving?
No, not too far. But I like you in a different location. It's almost like I've done this location. I need to move on now. You know, we've done it, lived it, now to live somewhere, and it'll be fine. It'll be taken care of.
Can you look at the audience? Can I go out there with the microphone and see what happens?
Someone can ask me questions.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey, Benny, real quickly, can you hand me that mic? Sorry to step in the way there, Sarah, our director. James, can they ask you questions?
Sure. You can stand up, ask a question, sit there, whatever you want to do.
Stand.
Yes.
Okay.
Better view, right?
Okay.
My father was murdered 2 years ago.
What was his name?
Bill.
Okay. And you want to know who did this?
We have the guy who did this. He's in prison.
Okay. Was this anyone around that he knew, by the way?
It was an employee that he worked with, not
work. Don't tell me.
Okay.
So I feel it was work related. As I said earlier, right before she said that. So work related, and it was definitely someone who was upset with your father.
Yes.
I feel like they didn't get enough or get something from him. That they were overlooked or something. There's one person that did this, but there's someone else who knew about it also. Okay. Is that person in jail right now? Or is
the person's in jail.
Okay. And your father was really shocked by this and really surprised by this.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. There's a baby that's going to be coming soon, or in the family, all right? And are you aware of this?
No.
Well, there's going to be. Do you have a sister, by the way?
I do.
Yeah?
2.
Okay, well, one's going to have a baby, which sounds really interesting.
One just had a baby.
Okay, thank you. That's what it is. So it's a baby, and he's aware of that.
Right.
So can you let her know that?
Yes,
Because I think
will.
she wants to know if he knows that the baby's there.
Okay.
Okay? And what does March mean?
Marge?
Yes.
It's my mother.
Okay, because I want to give love there. So mom's still alive.
Mom's still alive.
Wants to give love to mom in March, like a birthday or something. And I want to give love to her. Your father wants. That's a real tough one for your dad because he wasn't able to say goodbye to her.
Right.
Okay, and you need to tell, and he's been in her dreams, he said, but you need to be aware that you're tough on money. He wants you to take care of your money. You've had a little money problem just recently. Okay, you understand that? You understand that? And you've got to be careful of spending money. Dad is very concerned about the money thing, you know? Please forgive the people that did this, because he has. It's a hard one, but he has.
It will help her to forgive them?
It will help you to move. Yes, it will help you spiritually evolve. I know it's tough, and it's a process.
Right.
And I wrote a book called Healing Grief, which I'd like you to read because, or I'll send it to you. Give me your address. I'll send it to you because it'll help with that. It's horrible, but you know what? He's okay. He's in a place where, you know, he's alive. There's no such thing as death.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Do you have a question?
Yes. My mother died when I was young with cancer, and I just want to know where my name came from.
Okay.
Adonna.
Where your name came from?
Why she named me that?
Well,
It's just indifferent, and I just always wanted to know.
right. She has a brother, your mother?
Yes.
Okay, and is he still alive?
Yes.
He knows a lot more than you think he does.
Okay.
Okay, and you should be asking him that.
Okay.
Okay? You're not going to die from cancer. So would you please stop worrying about it? Because your mother is telling me, she's right behind you, and there's a grandmother behind you, and there's a grandfather also back there. And I'm saying someone making jams and jellies too, and canning stuff. You understand this? Remember this when you were younger? They used to hear us talk about canning this, and I'm just this memory of this. And you got to ask your uncle. Your mother's telling me you will not die of cancer like she did, and please don't put it that way. Do you have a little girl? Is this your girl here? Because she wants to say she sends her love to you. And there's some connection with a birthday, too, with you and her mother or something.
We have the same birthday.
Same birthday, thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I'm back.
Quit
So that's
worrying.
just confirmation. That's my job to scare you.
James.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
Oh,
We
thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
me today.
Is everybody okay out there? You're
Wow.
all right? You can catch The Ghost of Whisperer on CBS, by the
And
way.
my website, vanprog.com.
Vanprog.com. We'll put that on our website, mnjshow.com.
Yeah. See me at vanprog.com.
Good job on the show.
Thanks for having me.
It's really cool. Appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Mike.